Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daddy Rabbit Gaming Channel. Yeah, sent you for a loop on that one if you've been paying attention. But anyways, with me as always is my trusty host, Jeremy.
What's up, guys?
Senor Jeremy, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
We took a little bit of a hiatus from the podcast, is what I would call it.
We did. We rebranded and we started over essentially. Well, didn't start over. We changed our name to, because we figured, we already have the Daddy Rabbit gaming thing going on, and We Are Neon Rabbit. It's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't call it a full reboot yet. This isn't like starting over Superman number one.
No, definitely not.
No.
We are not Henry Cavilling, nor are we Brandon Routh. We're still Christopher Reeve in this motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure. The original cast, OGs.
Oh yeah, original director. I mean, original story writer. I mean, what more could you ask for? One
thing that we have been doing, and I'd love to draw people's attention to, is the music that we are currently working on. Which, man, we got we're rolling. We're hopefully going to cut an album here soon. So I'm hoping people can get excited for that. Like, subscribe, follow the channel, because we're going to keep you posted on that. And I'm sure the videos are going to be posted soon, and blah 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 blah. And I also have a whole bunch of songs posted from our prior albums. So
that's true.
There's a playlist. The band is Shell Shock Brigade. Check it out.
Yeah, long time ago. The new stuff I'm very excited about. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know if are we ever going to are we going to drop a single, a teaser? Do we have any plans at all?
That's something to discuss. And I have big ideas. So
I know you got huge ideas.
I have marketing ideas, and honestly, we need your guys' help. We would love to see these songs be as successful as they could possibly be. But yeah, I got marketing ideas, and I would take ideas, put some ideas in the comments, please.
Hey, yeah, I'll take any advice, any information you have.
Anyways, we're hoping that our albums can definitely be a little bit more successful than some some endeavors that have been done lately. Specifically, I'm thinking of Sony and the release of like a very expensive, anticipated game, I guess, Concord. So if you guys haven't heard about this, Sony PlayStation released a mega multi-million-dollar game called Concord. It was a hero-based shooter. I'm thinking like something that they were going to expect was going to challenge Overwatch, which has been a really successful game.
I've heard of Overwatch, yes.
Yeah. So, but what did we say? That it was up for 2 weeks?
You said it came out August 23rd and then was shut down on September 6th?
I believe that was it exactly.
So, yeah.
Yikes. And
the shortest-lived game in history.
And one of the most expensive, this is the wild thing. This is going to lose.
They're definitely in the black.
Oh, yeah. Big time. And I'm kind of like, I love to see stuff like this happen in a way. Like, this is a double-edged sword, don't get me wrong, man, but I really love to see crap like this fail.
Yeah.
Really, it's like when you do a poor job, you get a poor result, and I think that's what we have all the way around, and like what you can basically blame for this game. Poor marketing, shit executives, poor game design, character design's terrible. Character design is terrible in a game where like the entire idea of the game is for you to enjoy playing as the characters.
Yes, that's true. You want to know, I've been thinking about this. You want to know what I think the video game industry should do, and this is just a theory, this is just an opinion. The marketing for retro style gaming is huge right now, right?
Yeah.
Now, even GameStop is starting to come around and talk about going back to a retro platform style of sale. You need to make a new console and make regular cartridges.
Get us back to fucking cartridges,
dude,
man.
Whether it be a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis, I don't care what you want to call it. Bring back the carts. Wired controllers even. People will buy it. They will love it. And the games, there's so many infinite possibilities. If you bring back retro style gaming with the technology that we have today, we can make retro style games, but expand it in a way that will make everybody happy.
Totally agree, dude. And I've actually been thinking if somebody got behind the idea of like an actual like local based council again, instead of having everything be based on the internet and having a local based multiplayer system.
Yes.
Like, I know that's something that I want. And I feel like the rest of the world too. They all miss the idea of actually being able to sit down with your buddy and just play a game. So,
Right. I mean, I love the idea of being able to play with somebody across the world, but at the same time, what do we have to do to play 7 Days to Die together?
yeah, we have to have 2 PlayStations, and we have to hook to the. Right now, we have to basically hook to the same internet connection, so we have to be in the same building.
Yeah.
So it's almost exactly like having a multiplayer thing, only like to set it up has cost us thousands of dollars, and, and we need 2 TVs and 2 systems, and it's a big thing. It's shit tons of fun when we do have it.
Absolutely. I love it when we get together and play. But yeah, it reminiscent of the old Xbox days,
Very
you know?
much, yeah.
The remote playing.
But even there, like, you actually just connected the systems, and these, like, it still needs to go through the router and through the internet, which is lame. Like, we're in the same building, we're right beside each other. We can't just run a cable in between us.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But
Well, there again, make this console you're talking about 4 controller hookups
Yes.
with wires, like just like back in the day. But guess what? You can also hook it up to somebody else's system, and then and for certain games, you got 8 players, you got 16 players. Man, I think this is a great idea. Is actually like bring back the reality of social gaming. Versus, like a dude alone in a room playing a competitive game, just getting pissed off and being, there's all the toxic stuff. Well, it's not toxic when you're with your buddies and you're having a good time.
Yeah, it's a game again.
I guess it can get toxic. Anything.
Well, all right. It depends on who you're playing with, and but it becomes a game again.
Right.
I was playing by myself for the last 3 days, 7 Days to Die, and we're gonna get into that, but. My kid comes up to me and goes, "Dad, you've been playing a lot of the zombie game. Do you want to maybe play Mario Party or something with me?" And I'm like, "You know what? Yes, I do. I do want to play Mario Party with you." And we play Mario Party, and then after that we play Mario Life, and then after that we play some Mario Kart. And yeah, just being able to play with somebody else in the room.
Right. And we've talked
So
the
good.
difference in these systems and like the philosophy. And I feel like that's Nintendo's philosophy in a way. Is like to still keep it's like family gaming, having you in the same room on the same system. And I mean, so Nintendo's kind of there. In its way.
It is as close to a Super Jortendo as we're getting right now.
Yeah. I would like some more games on a system like that.
Yeah.
But they have the idea, and I think that's why Nintendo is on top, untouchable. Like you said, as soon as they release something, they know it's going to sell. So
it's a powerhouse.
They're not competing with PlayStation and Xbox anymore.
No, I don't think there's really any kind of a real war there anymore, like I said a while ago. But yeah, Nintendo's as close as we got to that. But even then, little tiny things that I am going to lose eventually. I am like a hawk when we're putting them in. I'm like, I'm watching. When my kids are like popping them in and popping them out, I was like, you know what? I'll get it. I'll get it.
I wanted like a Donkey Kong cartridge. As retro as possible.
Seriously, give me. I don't care if it's the big gray or the little black or even the Super Nintendo. I don't care.
Right.
Bring me back bring me back cartridge style gaming, and I guarantee it will sell. I guarantee it.
But that's not what we get. What we get is the PlayStation 5. What is it? Pro?
Yes.
Hooray.
Hot dog.
Dude, so the only one, I'm sure there's more storage. Like there's probably more storage.
There freaking better be, dude. Because with the size of these games on my PS5, there's a constant rotation that are going in and out, in and out, in and out. These games are huge.
So I'm sure you get that. You get some more storage space, and they were advertising it on or bragging up the enhanced graphics and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
my eyes, I got 4 eyes, and none of them seen like a much of an improvement. I'm sure it's there, but it's just my eyes don't catch it. What was the price tag on this thing?
$700.
$700.
Yeah.
So we just talked about the failure of Concord, which was a Sony-backed game, and now here's Sony making. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're not going to lose their shirt on this one. Like, this is like a novelty thing, like a niche thing, you know, like only certain people were going to buy it who could afford it anyways. They weren't. I have to assume they're not expecting it to be like this 100 million units sold of this thing.
Well, how well did the PS4 Pro do? Because they did that for the PS4 as well.
Okay.
I
don't know.
I'm not even sure. It could have been. I don't know. I'm not going to buy it.
I think like the system sales are already struggling as it is, though, and like this is where people are just like, it's kind of silly. And
It seems to be getting backlash. A lot of backlash.
Yeah, people are not happy about it.
Yeah, I love my PS5. I love my PS5, and I wouldn't ask for more. So, you know, the PS5 Pro, I would want to get the PSVR 2 before I get the PS5 Pro, because I love the VR capabilities of my PS4. But as stated earlier, the PSVR 2 is about the same price as the PS5 itself.
Right.
So
Right.
So yeah, I won't be swimming in that pond though. Yeah. I've seen a side-by-side comparison on some videos and stuff. Not much of a graphical enhancement, in my opinion. Not enough to be like shell it out another $700 for the system.
Well, surely. I mean, yeah, you already have the system. There's absolutely no reason to upgrade.
Right. Exactly. And yeah.
How long has the next gen systems been out? I mean,
what do we start? What do we consider next gen? I mean,
the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox.
The PS5 is
X-Series.
on a lifespan right now of about editor.
Yeah, well, that's just interesting. I mean, it's been several years.
Yeah, it's been a few years. Not very long though.
So I don't know. It just seems like people who've wanted it have it already. But
yeah,
again, it's like I'm guessing it's going to be a collector's item. I'm hoping they're not making tens of millions of them and expecting to sell it, because there's going to be another failure, I think.
Yeah. I don't think the PS5 Pro is going to be any kind of blockbuster sales thing, like you said. It's yeah. Yeah,
so preoccupation too. I mentioned earlier, we've been preoccupied, and something I'd like to apologize to the audience for is the fact that Jeremy and I have not went to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
I was just thinking about that earlier today, man.
I've caught so many clips of it, and it has looked so good.
I've been staying away from it all because I was like, are we going to see? Do we have time to see? Is it still in theaters? I don't even know, dude.
Maybe we can get it on Amazon Prime or something. I'm not sure.
We'll have a movie night at the house or something.
Yeah, because it seems like it's worth watching. I feel like Ryan Reynolds really. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a guy. He kind of is. I don't like saying it because it's blasphemous, but he is the MCU Jesus, man. He might be capable of saving it, because all you really need is somebody who wants to take it seriously. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, but still keep it as goofy as possible.
Still keep it fun. I feel that was the original Avengers movies. The original 3 Avengers movies were funny.
Yeah,
they were fun, but they were also serious.
Yeah,
they told the characters seriously.
Yeah, the Avengers movies were. Yeah, like you said, they were a lot of fun. And the in-between movies is where you got, really heavy stories. Like, Winter Soldier is still, to me... Or no, not Winter Soldier. Civil War, to me, is still, one of the darkest stories in that little MCU. But once you get them all together and it's an Avengers movie, oh, dude, it's all fun and games. All fun and games.
Yeah. But
with still some heavy elements.
Again, I think they took the character serious then, and that's even though it was funny and fun.
Yeah.
But to me, Fat Thor is basically the same as Luke throwing his lightsaber away.
Yeah, I love that too.
And I feel like all these things really have a connecting thread. And we can go to the beginning of the episode with the failure of this Concord game. I feel like there's a connecting thread to all of these things, and why why they suck and why no one actually likes them. I'll let you, the audience, figure out what the connecting thread is, really. Just look. I think some people call it wokeness. Maybe that's what it is. None of these words really have a definition, so I don't know what it means. Again,
I don't know. It seems like it's just popular nowadays to say something sucks.
I'll just say it's. Well, you think just we want to hate things?
I don't know.
The world just wants to hate on something.
It seems. I don't know. Speaking of hating, the world hating things. Have you seen the new Minecraft movie trailer?
Oh my goodness! I've not seen the trailer, but I've seen the promotional images. And who needs to watch the fucking trailer? But yeah,
Okay.
what do you think?
First of all, disclaimer: I will not be posting any pictures, any footage, any sound bites of any kind.
Warner Brothers.
You will not strike us. They've been doing that.
Really?
Yeah. But, yeah, the Minecraft movie starring Jason Momoa and Jack Black as Steve. I've seen the trailer, and I have a lot of questions. First of all, why is Jason Momoa dressed like a stunt double for a cover band for Poison? Because he looks ridiculous. And why is Jack Black all, like, harried out, old school? Well, I can't say old school, like new school, like super beard Jack Black. And maybe because he's been there for so long, I don't know. But he's the guy. He's the guy who's been there, guiding everybody else around.
Too bad Robin Williams isn't with us anymore, because it sounds like this role was Williams was made for that role. They had Jack Black as a second, but
I don't know why Jack Black was thought of for Steve. He
looks good with the beard.
Jack Black. I mean, I like Jack Black. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that
anymore. I'm too old now. I don't appreciate him so much.
See, you want to hate him.
Damn it! You're right. No, dude. I have often explained myself as Stan from that one episode of South Park where everything's shit.
Yeah,
that is kind of how I see the world anymore.
Well,
I don't feel like that's my fault though.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. But yeah, it looks pretty bad. I don't understand a lot of it.
I don't know the story of what's the backstory of Minecraft. Or are they gonna basically invent it here? They have that story mode game. Oh,
see, now that would have made a much better movie. Goddammit. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, dude, I played story mode with my kids, and I had a blast going through that game.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Patton Oswalt playing Jesse and all that. It was a lot of fun.
So there was an actual story to it? Is there like a mythology
oh, yeah.
to Minecraft then?
I don't know if you would say to Minecraft itself, but they crafted a story around like the Nether Storm or the
Nether Realm?
Wither Storm.
Wither Storm, okay.
And and like all these different Minecraft, I can't remember, it's been a while, but they have like all these different like Minecraft knights that have different colored gems that do things, and they've separated, and you have to bring them all together to defeat this thing. And yeah, it's kind of intense. It really is, but it's a lot of fun.
Okay, well, they're not doing that. And
no.
I think you missed my Robin Williams joke earlier.
No, I got your Robin Williams joke, dude.
It sounds like Jumanji, doesn't it?
It does totally sound like Jumanji. Reversed.
Like kind of that's lame. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
I just don't understand how these people got into Minecraft world. Mm-hmm. How people got there, why it's these particular people, how they all showed up together. Like it looks like they walked through a portal. So I guess that answers that question. But I guess you have to watch the movie to get the full scoop. Where the portal is, but what the plot of the movie itself is, I have no idea. Are they trying to get home? Are they trying to defeat something? Are they trying some purpose?
Yeah, Jumanji.
I don't know. Yeah. Did you like Jumanji?
I liked
with Robin Williams.
Sure, with Robin Williams, and then even the remakes that they did.
I like the remakes. I thought that was a clever twist.
You can't actually call them remakes; they're just continuations.
You're right. Yeah. You're right about that. They went from board games to video games.
Yeah. Which was a fun twist to that story.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I mean, with these things, it's not really a reboot. They are rehashing an old idea, but they're not going step by step for that old idea. They're changing it and adapting it to a new time and like making it interesting. I enjoyed the Jumanji movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I especially like the second one when they have all the old people playing, as you know, so they had like Alan Arkin and Danny DeVito and Danny Glover and all those. Yeah, and then like The Rock and. Kevin Hart and Karen Gillan. I forgot everybody who was in Jumanji. But yeah, good movies. Check them out.
Yeah.
Good movie. Speaking of movies, I saw the new, it's not M. Night Shyamalan, but it's his daughter, Ishana Shyamalan's movie. It's called The Watchers. And like her father, she believes in the twist. And I got to be honest, watching a movie with a woman who has a far superior intellect than I do, and just kind of just looks at you and goes, I know the twist. I know what it's going to be. It kind of takes me out of it a little bit, but at the same time, I still want to try to absorb as much as I can to see if it is going to surprise me. I will say, no spoilers, halfway through, I did get the twist. Myself, I was very surprised. I don't normally do that with Shyamalan movies. But this movie is basically Dakota Fanning plays a young woman who goes out into the woods and somehow loses her way in these woods, and they're in Ireland. It's
where the leprechauns are.
It's not about leprechauns. It's actually about fairies.
Same thing.
Actually, I guess you're right. Yeah. But anyway, like these people live in this box, okay? It's in the middle of the woods. Now, Dakota Fanning comes out into these woods, and these people, during the daytime, they can go out, but at night they have to be in this box. So Dakota Fanning gets found by one of these people who pull her into the box right before nightfall. And they just basically like, you have to stand here. They're watching us. And I'm not giving away any spoilers there because that's a part of the trailer. It's just these things that want to watch these people.
These people are in a box?
It's a box. It's like a steel box with one side is a mirror on the inside, so they can't see outside when it's dark. And the other side can see inside because they have the lights on and stuff. And they just watch. And that's what they want. They just want to watch. You can't leave.
They like to watch.
They like to watch.
Ooh, you like to watch?
They like the ultimate the Ultimate Warriors. I'm not going to get any more into detail there. It was a pretty good movie. I'll say Rabbit recommendation.
Cameras everywhere.
Cameras? It's interesting where it goes, but the twist is definitely right there. So Ishana Shyamalan.
There's definitely one in the toilet.
There's definitely one in the toilet. Good try. Good try on this one. I don't like M. Night Shyamalan movies, really. I liked his Split trilogy with they had the Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Then you had the one with James McAvoy where he was like the split personality guy and he kidnapped all the girls. And then in the third one, they brought all them together. Wow, what was it? Glass.
Oh, I've seen Unbreakable. I didn't know about the other two.
Oh, dude. As a superhero fan, I highly urge you to. Well, you saw Unbreakable, so you know what that one's about. Bruce Willis becoming, I forgot the Good Samaritan or the Samaritan or whatever he is. So the second one,
is that what he's called? Because then, shit, man,
I think it's
Sylvester Stallone did a movie called The Samaritan. I'm pretty sure where he was a superhero.
I could be. I probably am completely wrong. Editor, help me out here.
That was a twist movie too.
But no, definitely, you saw Unbreakable. You should definitely see Split, but that's more of like a horror thriller movie. But it's still a good way to introduce James McAvoy's character for the third one, because they bring back Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson's character from Unbreakable, and then they introduce James McAvoy's character, and it brings it all together really nicely. But yeah, I would definitely recommend those three movies from M. Night Shyamalan.
Cool.
It kind of brought his career back after so many slumps. Like,
I mean, he did The Sixth Sense, right?
did The Sixth Sense,
Okay.
and that was a success because nobody had heard of that twist.
Well, that was his like original success, right?
right. That was his original like
And I know I've seen
big
The Village.
blockbuster. I didn't, dude. The first time I saw The Village, I was so ingrained in the story and kind of like the atmosphere of the movie. I'll put myself out there. I didn't see the twist at first. Everybody
No.
around me was like, dude, they're living in present time. They're just, they're living off the grid, basically. It's not, the 1800s. These guys aren't, real creatures. They're
Right.
living in the normal. I was like, no, you didn't know that. And they're like, yeah, we didn't. I was like, really? Am I that stupid?
No, dude, I played along with it too. Like
Yeah.
they're medieval. There's dragons or something.
That's why I liked the movie. I thought this is a cool, I guess you could say, like colonial folklore with these creatures that
Yeah.
come out at night.
I mean,
It's
I
always
even
coming out at night.
I enjoy the end because then you think of the psychological mind fuck that really just is happening to everybody who's in the village. How it happens, how it's possible to trick them, the logistics of the whole thing. But
Yeah. How deep in the forest would you have to be? How much would you have to pay to
You've
keep
never
that?
seen a plane.
I was
going
gonna
to
say restricted airspace. How would
Yeah.
you get into that?
But I guess maybe those questions make you also see the absurdity of it.
That's true. It's a double-edged sword. Then
Yep.
you got movies like The Devil, where people are trapped in an elevator and one of them's the devil, and you know the devil's around because if you put jelly on toast and you flip it in the air, jelly side down, it means the devil's around. That was literally a line in the movie.
What are you doing?
Oh. When he's near, everything goes wrong. Toast falls jelly side down.
Jealous side down means the devil's around. That's
Jelly side
interesting.
down.
Like, that's gotta be like voodoo or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like voodoo to me with jelly and stuff.
It was
Toast.
it was Jay Hernandez, not Jay Hernandez. Fuck.
Toast is French, right?
I don't know exactly the origin
Hey,
of toast, but I like toast.
Yeah, toast.
Hot buttery toast.
Yeah.
Toast.
All right, I think that's all we got for you today, guys.
Yeah.
We love you. Thanks for joining us here at the Daddy Rabbit Gaming Channel.
Yes.
We'll catch you next time.
Peace out.
Peace.